Verse 17, where you die, I will die. My dear mother, as we walk in this life, so will we walk until death. And even after death, I will stay put until that day when I also die. I will not leave you in life, and should you go before me, I will stay to lay flowers on your grave. And in the day when the God of Israel calls me to my place of rest, it will be in that same place of your calling. Verse 17 goes on, and there I will be buried. We often still follow this practice today. There's a common burial ground, or maybe even a mausoleum, where families are jointly placed. The record of this began with Abraham and Sarah, and it continued on in the heart of Ruth towards her beloved mother-in-law. They would possess the same spot of soil in the hope of someday rising together at the call of the Messiah, who was promised to the people of Israel by the God of Israel. She abandoned the worthless graves of Moab, where death's hold would stay firm, and welcomed the graves of Israel, where death's sting would be removed in him. Verse 17 continues, the Lord do so to me. In these words here, Ruth now begins a petition of imprecation. It is the first such time that this is used in the Bible, and it will be seen in the books of 1 Samuel and 1 Kings. She is invoking the name of the Lord Jehovah and calling down upon herself a curse from him if she fails to adhere to the words of her solemn vow. May it be so. Her words here and to follow are kind of like a euphemism, which more conceal rather than reveal the true weight and the penalty that she should and rightfully would endure for violating this oath. Verse 17 continues, and more also. This is a way of adding additional weight to the imprecation she was calling down on herself. It is an impossible state, one which could never come about, and yet which should happen if she were found to violate this pledge. In essence, it is saying, if there were something more punishing than what Jehovah could mete out, then that is what I would deserve. May such horrible and awesome terrors come upon me, should the truth of my words be found wanting. Verse 17 continues, if anything but death parts you and me. To complete her oath, she utters the finality of her decision. Ki hamavet yafrid beni uvenech. In these words, death is emphatic. Hamavet, the death. As the pulpit commentary says, it is as if she had said, death, the great divider, actually giving it life almost. Nothing but this will come between us. Verse 18,